What the business, YouTube, episode 66. My name's Jay Florida, and today's career of discussion is a nail tech. So, what is a nail tech? A nail tech is a person whose occupation is to style and shape a person's nails. This is achieved using a combination of decorating nails with colored varnish, transfers, gems, or glitter. Now, to give you a piece of history, people have been styling and grooming their nails for over 5,000 years, dating back to ancient Egypt and China, where nail dye was used to indicate social status. The modern nail technician profession emerged in the late 19th century, shifting from basic manicures to specialized technical professionals after the invention of acrylics in the 1970s and 1980s. A few basic requirements to becoming a nail technician include enrolling in a nail technician program, completing a state-approved HIV and AIDS awareness course, and registering yourself with your state's Department of Business and Professional Regulations. Now, becoming an established nail technician can take you anywhere from 3 to 9 months and cost you anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 or more. As far as your range as an entry-level nail technician, you can expect to make $25,000 to $30,000, with a few things affecting how much you take home being tips, employment such as salon versus booth, specialized skills, reputation, and retention rate. A day in life as a nail technician can be described as noisy, fast-paced, clientele bonding, precision handwork, and sanitization, as well as hygiene practices. As far as opportunity, anyone can become a nail technician if they decided to do so. For that reason, the nail tech scores green for opportunity. A few examples to take note of in this field include Sassy Nails by S, a popular nail artist based in the Bronx, known for their extravagant works going as far back as 2021. Next we have My Name is Mickey Nail, a popular nail artist based in NYC and does work for Ariana Grande. And last but not least, we have Jenny Bew, an A-list nail artist named Nail Artist of the Year in 2019 and is also known as the Queen of Bling. She is also known for doing work for Cardi B. And if you guys want to see more of this content and better, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, send the hype, the whole business. Now, for our fact moment segment of this episode, starting off with fact number 1. Dark streaks or spots on the nail can be an indicator of underlying cancer. Fact number 2. Ponte's color of the year for 2026 is Cloud Dancer, a crisp, serene off-white. And fact number 3. The longest recorded human nails in history 42 feet and 10.4 inches, achieved by Diana Armstrong. And for our last segment, before we move on to the circle of influence, we have health risks and mitigation. Starting off with overexposure to certain chemicals, which can cause different types of health effects, including respiratory, neurological, reproductive, and more. Musculoskeletal disorders as a result of awkward postures and repetitive motions. And infections such as hepatitis B, hepatitis C, or HIV through microscopic nicks in a client's skin and unsterilized equipment. As far as mitigation, you should utilize proper ventilation. Avoid eating or drinking in the work area. Use personal protective equipment such as gloves and facial respirators, adequate breaks and stretching, as well as sterilizing your equipment. Now that does it for our primary segment. I'm going to go ahead and give the floor to my co-host for the circle of influence. What the business, YouTube? Don't you hate a car that makes a lot of noise but ain't going nowhere? Anyways, starting off the circle of influence, we have respect. Is this a career or position that brings me respect and dignity? Now, as a nail technician, you create subtle pieces of artistic work that can help bring together a client's looks or personality. For that reason, the nail technician scores green. Moving on, we have growth. Is this a career or a position that presents me with the opportunity to grow from a $100,000 earning threshold? For this segment, the nail technician scores red, with sources online maxing the nail technician out somewhere at around $150,000 per year. Next, we have gore. Is this a career or a position that will have me dealing with an abundance of blood, violent action, grotesque imagery, or scenery? And for this segment, the nail technician scores green, as in no. You should not be dealing with any of the mentioned before. And for our last ideological standpoint, we have moral conflict. Is this a career or a position that will have me compromise any of my foreseeable morals, or making decisions that will weigh heavy on me later on? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't kill. The basic set of guidelines. And for this segment, the nail technician also scores green. Now, moving on to the statistical side of things, we have gender demographics, where men make up 16% of the industry and women make up a whopping 86% of the entire industry. Next, we have ethnic demographics, where Asians account for 52% of the industry, Caucasians account for 31% of the industry, and Hispanics account for a total 13% of the industry. For our last standpoint, we have location demographics, top paying states, no particular order, starting things off with Maine, followed by Ohio and Colorado, closing things out with Washington and Alaska. Now that does it for the circle of influence. I'm gonna go ahead and give the floor back to Florida. I'm back. Just to summarize the nail technician, it is a career that is very similar to barbering as far as a cosmetic aspect. You help bring looks together, give your clients a better sense of self, and integrate yourself with the local community. It isn't very costly to start, especially when compared to other careers. And while you won't be taking a trip out of the country every other month, you can definitely still make a comfortable living at $150,000 earning potential. Now, it does look like we have a full episode here today. The word of the day is heal. Self-help resources on the board. As always, I'll leave it down in the description. And again, to show your support, if you want to see this kind of content and better, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, send the hype, the whole business. And I'll see you guys on episode 67.